Well, we're at the Celebrate Fairfax Festival, which many people don't realize is actually the Fairfax County Fair. We've been around for 33 years, and our mission is the celebration of Fairfax County and its communities, and we do that by having great festivals for Fairfax County. This event is actually a very unique type of an event. There are county fairs and there are music festivals. We're a hybrid of that. We live in Fairfax County where there's not a lot of agriculture that you can bring into a fair like ours. So because of that, we look at music and technology and great programs as the most important pieces to our event. So we have different types of programs out here than you might find elsewhere. One of my favorites is the silent disco. If you've never seen a silent disco, it's just like going to a nightclub where there's a DJ and they have their music go directly into transmitters that transmit into wireless headphones. It looks very funny, it sounds very funny, but it's a great area.
Well, let's see, we started off, we walked around a bit, checked out some of the fun booths, and we checked out the fire department. They had a really cool obstacle course for kids to run through, and our son got a medal at the end of it. He had a blast.
We definitely want to have something for all ages here. For our young families, it's very obvious. We have programs like our Children's Avenue area. We have our Dock Dogs Championship.
And we checked out the dog jumping competition.
Yeah, that was fun.
The kids had a blast watching that.
And Dock Dogs is sort of a national organization that has a lot of affiliated clubs. This is actually a national event, so there's club events and national events. So you just saw Extreme Vertical, which essentially is the high jump for Dock Dogs, this event. The bumper is suspended at least 4 foot 6 inches in the air above the turf, which is 2 feet above the water. And so it's just getting the dogs to jump high, and so it's kind of the balance of pop and distance.
The kids had a blast watching that.
They got up real close and had a good time.
Yeah.
So this is obviously a part of the Celebrate Fairfax event, and one of the things I really appreciate about it is sort of all of the space that we have here and the great crowd that we had and all the spectators cheering on the dogs, even in practice, so it's good to see a good crowd out here tonight.
Being around for 33 years, we look at how we can improve our communities. And one of those is that we believe we can teach people about environmental awareness. This year we decided to take it a step further and do something called upcycling, where we took all of our old stuff that we had and we've turned them into artsy decorations for the event that are really, really good, including a tire garden, a bar area that's made out of old wood flats, and it's just been great. A lot of people think that we are part of the Fairfax County government. We're actually a nonprofit organization, a 501c3, and with that, our goal is to produce great programming that serves the people of Fairfax County. Every dollar we make goes right back into the next year's fair. So sponsorships are really, really important for us to be able to deliver that. About a third of all of our funds come from sponsorships.
Cox is a major sponsor of Celebrate Fairfax, so we're here with our sales booth where we're demoing Cox Home Security and our Contour product. We also have our Cox Rocks stage where we've got local acts playing all weekend long, and our Cox Rocks VIP lounge where some of our residential customers and our business customers can join us to watch the main stage shows.
We are getting ready for the biggest concert of the weekend, Cheap Trick, who is actually here for the third time. They were here in 2003 and they were here in the 90s. And we keep bringing them back because, frankly, they put on a great show and everybody loves them. But we're expecting probably about 7,000 to 8,000 people just for the concert, and about 20,000 people on site just this evening.
We're from the area originally, and we moved away to Austin for about 7 years, and we just moved back to Vienna last September. And so it's nice to be sort of back in the area and get to do fun things like this.
We loved going to anything outdoor, any festivals we could go to, and we would bring the kids along. They grew up listening to music, and live music was everywhere in Austin. So this is a real treat for them to see the live music here, and we kind of get to see what the scene is like here back in Northern Virginia.
And we kind of miss that from living in Austin. So being able to come to a fun festival like this is a lot of fun now that we're home.